Hello, Onward. I know, no warning. There was no warning about this today. Nope. So we're going to let a few of you hopefully get on here, see what we got going on. Bring this up on my phone so that, there we go. Let's bring this up. What am I watching myself here? Let's see. There's Janae. Hello, Miss Janae. How are you? How is everybody? Long time no see. Yes. How are you?
Can I do the intro?
Are you coming to say hi?
Can I do the intro?
What intro?
Let the beatings begin.
Molly's back. Mama Molly's back. Hi, Janae. I miss you so much, too. I'm back on the saddle, guys. We're getting it done. I know this is completely unannounced, but I felt the calling, as they say. So I decided I would do this. Let me see here. I see Jessica and I see Lori. We're getting a few on here. Who else do I see here? I just went to lunch, Janae. There you go. Jennifer Howe. How are you, Jennifer? Jessica. Yes, thank you. It's good to be back. Good to be back. I am pressing onward no matter what. I don't know who said that, but it's quite a good saying, don't you think? I think it's perfect. Hello, Sandra. I see you sneaking in the back door there. So let's talk for a minute, guys. I know you may not have expected me back so soon. I think I'll start this one kind of like I did the one with my team the other night. First of all, let me say thank you to all of you. The cards, the gifts since my brother's passing, during the time after his accident and him being diagnosed and then passing February 21st. Thank you. Thank you so much. The love has never been felt more than it was felt by my Avon family, for reals. Made me very glad to be a part of a company that reaches out and just will grab your ass no matter how big it is and lift it up and say, we're not letting you go. And I know because I have a big ass. Anyways, we are having Mike's celebration of life this Saturday. And then we are going to lay that puppy to rest. It's been a lot to deal with, a lot over the last 5 years, but definitely a lot over the last few months. Has been a major loss for me and my and my family, no matter how mad he made me. And he made me mad a lot. But absolutely. Hello, Andrea. How are you? Let me look here. Andrew. Hey, baby. How are you? Let's see here. Dawn, how are you, sweetheart? But end of story is, I preach to you guys all the time that when things happen, you take your moments, you do what you need to do, you figure out how you're going to move onward no matter what, because that is the journey. I am living proof every single day that bad stuff is going to happen. Stuff that makes you sad is going to happen. Stuff that rocks you to the core in life is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to be bad. You're going to think you're never going to recover from it. You just stop thinking that way. Stop thinking that you need to recover from it. And what I want you to do is do what I'm doing right now. And that's taking every day, one day at a time, and getting through that day. And know that if you can just be 1% stronger than you were the day before, 1% better than you were the day before, that at the end of a year, you can be 365% better or healthier or in a better mindset. So, hi, Rebecca. How are you, baby? So that's what I would say to you today. I have been crawling my way back to reality over the last month. And of course, I know many of you, I don't think I've done a live stream in, God, I don't think I've done a live stream since December. I don't think so, at least. So it's been a while. I am just getting back to doing videos now. I'm just getting my feet planted again back in the business and figuring out what's going on. And you know, I come back to changes, of course, and I come back to, as usual, the Avon reps out there are losing their damn mind. What's wrong with you people? Have you all not listened to this chick named Theresa Paul who says nothing changes when nothing changes? I get so sick and tired of watching representatives who want to talk every single day about, hey, how Avon is attempting to screw us, how they're just trying to take advantage of the representative, how they don't care about the representative. And if you believe that, you have no business in this company, or any company if you feel that way about your company. I read a post, and I even posted it earlier in here by Theresa Paul, about changes and about things happening, and that even Disney World goes up in their prices because you know what? That's what it takes when it's a business. And I think what we forget as representatives is what it takes to keep a company of this size with 135-year history, how we keep it going. Because see, somebody like Unique or Limelight or some of the other ones, and I love these companies, okay? I'm not putting them down. I love these companies. I've used products from these companies. But what happens is they're a very young, new starting customer. But can you imagine the struggle of a company who is trying to make everybody happy, who has been dealing with this company for 135 years? Can you imagine? I know we ain't got no reps that are 135 years old, but can you imagine just the customers? I'm reading today. I couldn't even tell you who it was. Hey, Tracy, how are you, my friend? I see you. I hear people all the time say, well, this stuff with the books, the brochures going up, what are they doing? Well, what they're doing, it's called cost of living. And Avon, our company, has a cost of living. And yes, they've got to make this affordable. And I think considering the fact that we even still have brochures, that's pretty huge, since they know how important this is to our business, to some of our customers who are still here. Somebody says, well, I don't even want to try the online thing. All my customers like to get a brochure. Find yourself some new customers then. Will you? How about you quit whining? And how about you go, I really love the customers I have who love the brochures, and I'm going to keep giving those customers brochures because you know what? I love them, and they're my meat and potatoes here. But while I'm at it, I am going to venture out and find some people who like shopping online, who like deals at e-stores, who like to do their stuff from work, who aren't just sitting at home sipping some tea and waiting for the Andy Griffin show to come back on with all the reruns, okay? People, I love our older generation, but let me tell you something. They're going to die one day, okay? You better have some younger generation involved in your business, whether it's representatives on your team, whether it's customers in your pocket, no matter what it is, you better figure out what we got that the younger generation likes. Because if you don't, you are sunk in the water. Because when you run out of people, what are you going to do? I mean, to me, it's just common knowledge. To me, it's you're going to spend more time whining about the company who's trying to change for the betterment, who isn't saying, you know what, these representatives whine and scream and piss and moan so much. Let's just shut the damn door. Let's just shut the door. Shut the door, because you know what? We can't make these people happy no matter what we're trying to change. And I'm not telling you I agree with everything they change, okay? Let's be real. Well, I don't know how much of corporate up there knows me anymore because there's been a lot of changes. But the one thing all corporate will tell them is, I don't like everything. But I know one thing, I'm not going to sit and ponder it. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to make it work for me and my business. Oh my gosh, what are they doing with the Jamaica truck? They're making sure they're trying to push us into doing e-store. Well, I hope they do. Because I know one thing, my customers who shop on the e-store, they absolutely get their stuff quicker. I get my commission quicker they get deals that my other customers can't get. And I am consistently trying to turn my people on to their websites because it is how it should be. But instead, you would rather let me go to a group who's going to let me piss and moan about how bad everything is. Oh my gosh, they want to raise the brochures. Really? Did you complain when they took the price of milk up? I mean, just wondering. When the price of a loaf of bread goes up, do you just quit buying bread? I mean, this is a business, people. And if you have no experience in it, let me educate you. Your business tools are going to go up. Businesses change all the time. And if they're not looking for change, they're really not a good company to be a part of, because you should be consistently trying to keep up with that edge, that sharpness, wanting to know that we are on top of things, that just like our skincare, that we can be top of the game instead of mediocre. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being mediocre somewhere in the game of business. I'm absolutely freaking tired of it. And if Jesus don't take the wheel, or somebody don't take the wheel here, you know, you guys need to use that big brain of yours. More than just, okay, let me go get a shot of whiskey. Let me go do something. I just don't think I can deal with these changes. They took shipping up $1. Really? Really, people? I mean, you know what? I just have never, you know, it's not all of you. But it's like, since I've been away, all I hear is, well, Molly, I'm welcome to my opinion. You absolutely freaking are welcome to your opinion. But your opinion is none of my business, but take it outside my group when you're going to try to raise up the negativity of what you don't like so you can find the 15 people who agree with you. There are plenty of other groups you can go do that in. You ain't going to do it in my group. You're not. I'm all for having a conversation that says, wow, this is going on. I'm not quite sure I'm going to handle that. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to look for a way to handle it. I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to handle it. I am going to put my big girl pants on and my big boy pants on. And instead of saying I'm going to quit, because that's what I normally do, I'm going to quit. I don't like this. I'm going to quit. I don't like this. I'm going to take my ball and go home. I don't like this. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I don't like this. I'm just going to see if anybody misses me. I don't like this. Nobody cares if you don't like it. It's okay not to like it. Move the heck on, people. Stop it. And yes, Adelina, yes, I have confidence in our company. Look, you don't think I don't go, what are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. What the heck are they doing? What are they thinking about up there? Yes, of course I think that. But this is what I know. Do you think those people up running Avon, do you think they want to be out of job? I don't think so. I don't think they want to be out of job. So I think that they're trying things to say, what can we do to bring us where we need to be in this time of business? How can we make things better for our representative? How can we make them more efficient? Let's bring in the high five. Let's give them some product. Let's offer this. Let's offer a bonus if they do that. You know, they could just say, go online. Everybody go online. And guess what? We're not going to give you something like high five where you can earn extra money. We're not going to give you that. You either work it and work it because you want to make that money, or don't do it at all. Or how about this? How about in the old days when on an online order, we only made 20%. We could not make any more than 20%. Now you can make the commission that you are at for your total sales, personal and online. While you are griping about everything that Avon is doing now, have you for once thought about some of the stuff we've come from and what we have been given? Have you for once thought about that? I don't understand you people. You need Jesus. You need a better attitude. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, maybe it's just me. I know that every time something traumatic happens in your life, I know that you suddenly think of things differently. I know suddenly you think, why am I going to get upset with this? Because look how short life is. Man, I'm worried about the fact that the brochures are going to go up in price. And instead of me, I'm sitting there thinking, I just lost my brother a month ago. What in the world? Why do we just grab these little things? And why do we let this rule our thought pattern? Why do we grab onto something that we can make negative? And why do we roll with that? Don't you get tired of that? I have to tell you something. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of constantly finding what's wrong. I am so tired of always looking for who is the next person who's trying to hurt me or sabotage me or my business. If you have to think that, you're not in the right business. Instead of saying, wow, this is my next challenge. How am I going to make this work? How can I make this thing, this change? How can I make this work in my world, in my business? Instead of doing that, you're thinking about all the ways and like you're important enough that they're going, you, that person right here. We're going to scroll that person today. It's their day. They're so important. We just want to screw their world up. You're not that important. I'm not that important, okay? We need to make that very clear. Very, very clear. Yes, I'm looking at all the things. Deanna, looking at different things you all are telling me that, man, oh man, how things. Oh yeah, Theresa says, and remember when you had to be a unit leader to earn off recruits or you lost your downline. For all those coming and complaining, let me Theresa, I don't think they do know. And by the way, Theresa Paul, love you. Been seeing your progress, Theresa Paul, with that physical therapy. You go, beautiful. That's awesome. So there was a time that what you call a bronze ambassador now, right? We used to call them unit leaders. But here's the deal. If you were not performing as a unit leader, if you went so many campaigns and you didn't perform the numbers and everything else, do you know you used to lose your downline? You would work and get all these people in your downline, but if something, you could lose your team members. Yeah, like boom, take them away. If you had an upline, they rolled up to your upline. If you didn't, they rolled up to Avon. That is the stuff that needed to change from how many years ago when leadership came in. Now, as long as your account's in good standing and as long as you're a representative, you can never lose your team unless you lose your account or you quit. Do you realize what a huge change that was for our company? Again, what if Avon had said, let's just stick with how everything was 135 years ago. Let's do this. Let's do that. Oh, my husband's bringing me some coffee. I love him. Thank you, baby doll. Appreciate that. Okay, hold on. What? Oh, it's good. What if they had done that? See what I'm saying? See, some of you haven't been with the company. But for some of you, I'm going to take that back. Some of you who have been with the company since Miss Albie came on. Just saying. I think Miss Albie probably had a better attitude than some of you. I believe that you are just like, no, you don't understand. I have my business situated. This is what I do. I don't want it to change. This is how it's going to be. Again, watch out, baby. Because if you've been in that long, you're going to lose some customers. Look, unless their name is Jesus, okay, they ain't living forever. You better figure out how to take these things like Avon Social and how to take things like the Shuffle app that all of the Formidable Four are using, and many of our friends in this business, where we are constantly sharing. My leaders are sharing through the Shuffle, through text, through things, sharing the brochure, the e-store, sharing the special, celebrating our customers, celebrating our team. My gosh, people, they have put these tools in our hands, and everything that Scott Kramer and the multi-brains have given us, and you all act like you take it for freaking granted. Like, oh, well, Avon just should have done that. Do you have any clue the money that they have invested in doing that? But yet some of you still aren't using it. Some of you still aren't using the pictures. You're just looking for Avon to do everything for you, yet the tools are right there in front of you, but you won't pick them up and build your business. Shame on you. Well, I tried to build it one time, and when I tried to build it, just didn't work. The sides just caved in, you know, so I just gave up. Really? Just gave up, just like that. Really? Dang. Can't imagine why it wouldn't work the first time. I'm surprised when you entered kindergarten, you didn't graduate 12th grade on the second day. I can't believe when you got on that bike that you never fell. I can't believe when mama said, come on, baby, take a step, take a step. I bet you just ran off and went to the Olympics, right? Nothing is easy that's worth having. Not a dang thing. I just need you guys to take a step back. Take a step back. Take a step back and remember when. Take a step back and know that it could be much worse when companies are folding left and right. We are still here. Avon. Quit complaining about the stuff that you could be taking and turning around and building it. Do you want to go to Jamaica? Well, you know what? Figure out a way. Figure out a way to get those online sales and make it happen. By the way, if you don't make Jamaica, I think you're going to live. If you're kind of new and you're just starting off, I want you to know you probably going to live. You probably going to be all right. You probably going to be a lot smarter. You're probably going to have a whole lot more e-store customers, a lot more business. But you do not count yourself as a failure when you're going after something and you don't accomplish that thing. You need to say, okay, I may not have gotten that big hairy goal, but am I better where I'm at? Am I better? The negative in life will only give you a negative attitude. And when you have somebody who really doesn't want you to do this and they catch anything negative coming out of your mouth, they will take that and they will feed on it and they will feed it. And before you know it, they've got you talking about quitting and leaving and come on over to this company or that company or whatever. Look, we all got side hustles. I'm Ubering, you know. There's so many different things that are out there. But if this is where your bread and butter is, like me, what are you doing to make it better that you can share with your team or share with your customers and do what you need to do? That's what I would want to know. Let me take a look here and see. I can't see without my glasses, guys. So let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to kind of scroll the other way. Andrew says, I'm aiming for Jamaica, but even if I don't make it, I'm barely likely going to be back to President's Club. And I'm sorry, Andrew. I know where you came from, my friend. I knew you before you were on my team, and I have watched you grow. You and Nick just blossom into being on the top of my online sales, hitting the top 10 in sales, never giving up, doing events, always reaching out for information. You should be proud of yourself today. And I know in a month from now, you're going to be even more proud of yourself. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. I saw you pop on. Diane, people need to understand they have to work and build their business. Yeah, Diane, you know, Diane, I have been trying to say that for 15 years, okay? All right, 15 years. People keep coming in. They all think it should just be handled. Oh, my gosh, I put the brochures out. Everybody should order from me. Oh, my gosh, I said everybody should just order from me. I am so special. Everybody should just do it. Doesn't work that way, people. Doesn't work that way. Let's see here. Yes, Nicole loves Shuffle. Me too, my friend. Yeah, and if anybody wants to know about Shuffle, they got a deal going on right now. So you let me know, private message me. I'd be more than happy to. Right now, you can get in with my code for $9.99, $10 a month, where you will have 10 cards that you can use, virtual business cards, to share with people anywhere, all over the country. But this is like anything else. You know how many people who signed up for this and they just like oh my gosh, it's too hard and I didn't use it and I didn't take the time to understand it. Well, it's not my job to make you understand it. What I know is it's bringing me in a crap load of extra business. It's reminding my customers every campaign to place their order. It's celebrating my team members with happy anniversary, happy birthday. It is a business tool that helps me run my business in today's world more efficiently than I ever have. I get somebody's information, I send them information of being a rep. You set it up, you take the training. Lisa Wilbur's got a group for this because most of us are all underneath her. My gosh, people, you just quit. I'm not going to pay it because I never really took the time to understand it. Don't tell me, oh, it didn't work, because for everybody who says it didn't work, it's not that it didn't work. It's that you didn't take a chance to work it. I'm sorry, I'm calling you out. You didn't take the time to read it. Another tool like Avon Social that's out there for you to do. And you know what? I can't. I'm just too busy, or I can't. Okay, well, don't forget to take time away from that cupcake and TV to maybe work on your business a little bit. Sorry, worked for me. Started walking again, starting to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Had to take time away from that stuff. Embrace things. This is good. Okay, looking. Hi, Rachel. I see you. Yes, Theresa, we do need some time. Avon is saying, yeah, Melissa Rooker, she on my team too. Melissa killing it. She freaking killing it. I love her. I love her. She killing it. You know why? Because she loves what she does. She loves sharing. She loves people. And she makes things happen. Happen. Yes. They're the type of people that I like on my team. Absolutely. Love this. Hi, Roger. I see you. Penny. Hello, Miss Penny. Okay, it looks like everybody's basically. Hey, look, there's a lot of you going to be, man. A lot of you coming on, you're going to say, who this lady? Who this Molly lady with the wild hair and the glasses on the end of her nose? She come in, she talk about all this stuff. I am offended. I am offended. Who is she? Let me tell you who I am. Me, Molly Stonebeb, I am the creator. I am the creator. And the admin of this group that you happen to be in because you requested, somebody invited you something. Onward, no matter what. The deal is, most of you didn't stop to read the rules. It says, keep that negativity out of my group. No, this isn't the place for you to vent about that stuff. This is a place where we support each other as a tribe. But there is only one chief in this group, and I am the chief of this group. And I have had to take a hiatus here for a little bit. And personal reasons, it's all good. You can go back to the beginning to figure that out. And but I've gone back and I've watched, and I am ready to jump back on board this ship and be the captain of the ship and tell you that if you want to be in my group, no, this is not just an Avon group. It's all Avon reps or people who were Avon reps who are coming back, whatever. But this is my boat. This is my boat. This is a way I help people who are in my field, who are in my company. I try to help people in life, in business, how to get through things, show you that it doesn't matter how rough it is. Your choice. Use it as a crutch or use it as a stepping stone. But I'm not going to sit here and listen to everybody complain and bitch about what they don't like. My group is not about that. But you'll find many of them who will let you and who will support that habit, okay? And believe me, I was not happy with past tense fourth quarter. I was very unhappy with what went on there and the product situation. And I know Avon's still working on our product situation and being able to get us what we want. I'm going to give you all a word of advice I gave my team the other night if you didn't watch the video. You have 2 weeks to place an order with Avon. You have the same 2 weeks as every other representative in this company. And if you want to get or have a better chance to get the products, especially home and fashion jewelry that you want, then my suggestion to you as a leader in this company that many people follow, I don't get it, but they do. You need to place your order within the first couple of days that campaign opens up. What does that mean? That means although we are in campaign 7 right now, You should have your 8 books out there. Your order for 7 should have been placed. You should be collecting your orders for 8. And when we roll over to 8 within that first 2 days of the campaign, you should be placing your order to guarantee that you are going to get 90 to 95% of what it is that you have asked Avon for. But you want to wait till the last 2 or 3 days of the campaign when you know we have seasonal stuff, and you want to say, Avon's just horrible. They don't have the product. What is wrong with them? They don't have this. They don't have that. Look, I get it. Some stuff they're just going to run out of. I don't know. Have you been to a Target or a Walmart lately? I was in there looking for T-shirts for my husband. How dare them run out of his size? And there were not any on the shelf of the kind that he wanted. Well, I need you to know that I almost went outside and held a protest to say, how dare you not have Hanes T-shirts like my husband have. I came in today and I expected you to have it all. I expected you to have everything I wanted. How dare you be that way? Do you think that sounds ridiculous, right? But yet that's what you want to do as representatives. And instead of calming your customers and saying, you know what, when Avon does home and fashion now, you don't want to wait. As soon as I get that book in your hand, you need to go on my e-store right now and get those things you want. Because I'm telling you, $40 or more is going to be free shipping, okay? But you need to do it because it doesn't stay in the books long. They only get so much stock. So get it while you can. Don't wait for me because I may not be placing my order, or place your order sooner. Work a campaign ahead of time, people. Work, most people, their 7 has been put to bed. It has been put to bed. I don't care what RPS or mailing plan you were on. But Molly, I was a 10, I was a 9, I was an 8. I just wanted to stay a 10 or a 9 or an 8. Well, if you stay a 10, a 9, or an 8, can I be honest? You're not going to get some stuff. So what do? When nothing changes, nothing changes. God, some fabulous, blonde, Theresa Paul, somebody said that one time. Change how you do things. Change when you put your order. Work a campaign ahead of time. By the time 8 comes along, you should be closing that out, working on your 9, so you're ready to put in your 9. How freaking hard is that? Use that big head of yours. Y'all really haven't missed me, have you? Because I don't think y'all have had this type of ass chewing in a really long time. But I need you to know it feels good. This saddle is really easy to get back on, so that you know, okay? So that's what I'm going to tell you. Y'all want a better chance of getting stuff? That's your better chance of getting stuff, okay? And yes, I'm going to put this on a YouTube. Yes, you're going to be able to share this in your groups with your team. Not so easy to share from this group because it is a closed group, which means you're not going to be able to share a bunch of stuff from here, at least not my videos, unless I YouTube them, because it's closed. Because that's how I do things. That's how I roll, as they say. So I hope that this has helped you. I know I probably am dropping people in this group left and right. I see all your things coming up. It just is. It just is. Y'all, stop it. Change. Avon's going to change. We're going to figure out how we're going to work with this change. Look, I'm back. I'm going to help you with these changes, okay? Just like I help my team, I'm going to come in here. We're going to talk about this. When y'all get rowdy and you out there playing in the jungle instead of getting it, stay in your lane. Know what you need to do. Stay in your lane. Quit jumping in the lane of those who want to complain and talk about how bad everything is. Stay in your lane. I'm going to be here. I'm going to tell you, you got to quit being the complainers. I'm going to get back on Onward with Molly. I'm going to start doing some more live stuff. Y'all, you need Jesus. You need a little bit of Molly in your life. Y'all just, I know I just upped and left you, but I'm back. So those who want to be mad and pissed at me, I'm back for you to be pissed at. And for those who want to be haters, I'm back. And for those who just want to love me the way you've been loving me, you know what? I'm back. And your love is what helps me overpower the haters. You all are what keeps me going to say, if we believe and do what we should do in this company together, if we do that, you want to know something? We are going to succeed. We will not be perfect, but we will succeed together because That's what we do. We are a tribe. And in this group, I am the chief. But if you have a group, be the chief in your group of your team. And those people in that tribe are going to follow your direction, whether it be negative or positive. So do you want to be responsible for so many people thinking that this is not a good company anymore? Or do you want to be responsible for putting more money in your pocket because you help your people see their ways through this? So when you see all these changes, know that Avon's working towards something better for us. I don't think they get it right all the time. I'm that honest with you. And sometimes when they don't, they change it. Avon hasn't taken the brochures away. You've heard that there are new kits coming and that there's only going to be a couple of brochures in them. If that's how it ends up, I haven't seen all that in writing, but if that's how that all ends up, you know what? Thankfully, we still have Kickstart. So if you've got people who want more brochures, guess what? That very first order that they have, they can get more brochures. But this will teach people to get out of that box right away, to share their e-store, to share how other companies are, the products, to figure out what they love, and to make this happen for them. Okay? So love you bunches. You know I do. I even love you haters. You can't help it. You know deep down inside, you know you loving on me. You're like, oh my God, I don't even want to love Molly today, but I think I got to love her just a little bit today. I want to be angry. Maybe I love her tomorrow. Maybe you're going to love me. You are. You can't help yourself. You're going to love me, okay? You're going to love me, or you're going to stay around to see what I say next, because you never know what's coming out of his mouth. And wait till you hear the next Uber story. Oh, I got to share one thing with you guys. Hold, one thing, and then we'll say goodbye. So y'all know my stories about Miss Nina, right? Miss Nina, you know, Miss Nina who lived way down in like Goatman country. You know, she like the lady, she spent like $200, $300 with me at a time. You know, if you watch my live streams, you watch my videos, you know. And by the way, for all those who are not following me, youtube.com/Molly7720. Your tails need to go subscribe, go watch my Ubers, go watch my Avon training, go watch it all. It's very entertaining. Anyways, so Miss Nina called me the other day. She said she needed my address. Now, she knew my brother had passed away. I had told her that. I had been down to deliver an order. And she calls me and says, Molly, I need your address. I called you twice. I don't know who she called the first time, but it wasn't me. I need your address, please. I need you. And I thought, oh, she's probably going to send me a card, right? That's so nice. So I call. She doesn't answer. And I leave my address. Hey, you said you wanted my address. I state it twice to make sure that she gets it. So the other day, I get a card in from, you see, Miss Nina right there. I get a card from her, and I open it up, and I'm like, oh, wow. This is really, really cool. So, so the card says, a daughter like you. You can't make this up, okay? A daughter like you is the icing on the cupcake of life. Happy birthday. Love, Nina. No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. My birthday's not till June, okay? June 21st, okay? June. I think she forgot what she wanted to send me a card for. Maybe this is really for a daughter, but she wrote my name. You can't make this stuff up, okay? Okay? But I'm just telling you, I love Miss Nina, but I was a bit confused in my distress, okay? I was like, happy birthday. Love Nina. She didn't say love mom. She said love Nina. I don't know exactly. She was trying to confuse me, okay? So y'all think I make this stuff up about Miss Nina and my customers. I did not make it up, okay? This is really the stuff that happens. So, yeah. So she's awesome. she's going to say, did you get the card? And I'm going to say, it was the best birthday card ever, Miss Nina. I don't know what I'm going to say if she says it was a sympathy card. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. So yes. So again, I love you guys. I hope that made you smile just a little bit because Miss Nina's a trip. She's just a trip. She is. And I just love egging it on. So keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. And we'll be back with the changes. But don't let all this stuff get to you. Be the leader that you need to be. And let's love each other through it. And if you're going to be part of my tribe, you got to let me be the chief. Okay? See you guys soon. I'll put this on YouTube as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye-bye.